working with some of the much smarter casters who cast tournaments and who play at much higher levels of play than I do. Maybe you should pose that question to them. Like, what would be the unit to ban?
And they'll just, like, pick the unit they hate the most, like, biased.
Yeah.
It's fucking crawlers.
Fucking crawlers.
Alright. Alex says we need an actual analyst for that who could calculate the pick rate for each units here. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see stats like that.
I could probably just go through back through the text and look it up and correlate that data.
What did we pick here? We've got Fungi with Speed Specialist, starts with Mustangs and Crawlers. So not doing the Desgra of picking band units. Incredon, meanwhile, goes for Giant Specialist. Yep, Balls and Fangs.
Balls and Fangs. My balls got fangs.
Yeah, Incredon not even picking their third unit yet. Still thinking.
Got their units over in position though. Where are their third unit? Oh, it's over there. Okay. Yeah, still trying to figure out how to use their starting units there.
Vulcan unlock for Incredon. They're a Giant Specialist, so it's free, just using their one per round unlock. But we can see that's coming.
Unlocks Vulcans.
And then buys another unit of balls.
Okay. I don't hate it.
Last second pick of the balls, is that because Incredon is unbothered, unfussed, or is that because Incredon is like, holy shit, what do I buy?
I think at least for the first round, Incredon is gonna have a lot of trouble clearing these crawlers here.
Yes, the Mustangs are back. Briefly they didn't exist and I was happy, but they are back and I think they're, with the Marksmen, gonna clean this up.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, especially with some crawlers just ignoring the front line and being like, it's dinner time on the tower. Destruction.
Nom.
Complete destruction.
The drill puppies saw a big bone off in the distance. They're like, yes, mine.
So Dr. Savannah, that's not correct. You are allowed to pick starting comps with banned units, you just can't buy them from the reinforcements menu. That's the only thing you can't do. If you do that, you're instantly disqualified, you instantly lose.
I don't have anything to add to that. Amarok says, some of the casters suggested Vulcan Mustang yesterday. No chaff clear for you. Yeah, you'd basically have to bank on arc lights for your chaff clear, right?
I do love me some arc lights. They're cost effective for the job they do, but I can see how, like, as you get later on especially, they're not, like, worth your limited number of unit buys per round. Definitely a thing to get early. Storm's doing racking damage to the enemy line here, as they always do. And those balls are going to be even less happy with the Stormcallers slapping them. Curl's going for the tower once again. It's not funny to have your balls slapped, Starbray. It's not a laughing matter. I expect to be able to say these things and have some sympathy and empathy around here. I expect wrong. I expect wrong. Incendiary bomb. So, bomb. Fire. The balls will also be set on fire, which Starbray will no doubt laugh at again. The Meninists are going to be very unhappy about this when they hear about this.
The Meninists!
I mean, you could imagine that clip, obviously. You'd be in a lot of hot water. This woman thinks slapping a man's balls and setting a man's balls on fire is a funny thing to do. Keeps laughing. It's more evidence for the court. Well, I'm brave enough to say I don't know. Maybe it is funny. Maybe I'm gonna change my mind. I can't tell what the braver outcome there is, honestly.
I can't breathe.
That's alright. That's alright. You'll get there.
Oh. Oh my god.
Missile comes in. Incendiary on the fangs. Marching to their dooms. I always It's always very dark watching the Fangs just march into the fire. Absolutely the worst thing to see in Mechabellum, in my opinion. Terrible, terrible visages of nightmarish futures. But the balls do survive, actually, and get through. The ball's actually doing very well after all that mockery. Despite the Fangs being burned, it seems like the Storms were too busy with that, and I think the balls doesn't have anything to tie them up. They go straight through. It's actually like a sudden victory for Incredon. Ball gaming.
Yeah. I don't even know what happened this round. I was too busy laughing my guts out.
Blacking out and seeing spots. Yeah, I know. It's alright. Incredon won, just to fill you in, that's what happened. Vulcan's Descent picked for Fungi, along with Speed Specialist and the Incendiary Bomb from previous rounds. Incredon also gets Vulcan's Descent, so we're seeing Vulcan to Vulcan. Difference in posture here, though, of... interesting. Fungi places their Vulcan in their line, Incredon places their Vulcan behind the line. A couple of Scorpions bought for Fungi, too. Interesting to see these units used. They are a very potent unit so far, what I've seen them today. And this is the first I'm seeing of them, so I like them so far. They're very good. Haven't even seen this siege tech they apparently get used either. I guess it's not very good.
I don't like the siege tech. Also, drop Vulcans basically on the same place. Although I think this Vulcan killing all these Mustangs is going to be critical.
Yeah, it's better, I think, for Incredon because the Storms get the Vulcan eventually, but the Vulcan wipes out one unit of Mustangs and chaffs, like, tanks the Storms for a while, too. That said, the Scorpion is just destroying the fucking balls, holy shit. So, on the tier list, new thing, that is the worst thing to happen to your balls is a Scorpion. Absolutely.
Why? But yeah, no, Scorpions are really good at deleting,
I thought you were gonna say, wow, yes, Scorpions really hurt when they hit your balls, but yeah, no, you're right.
I said something a while ago, when I was just hanging out in the voice chats with all of the Mechabellum regulars in the Discord.
Yeah.
I said something to the effect of if raids kill aggro, then Scorpions Scorpions beat the dead corpse of it because they are really good at killing steel balls.
Crusher asks, what method of destroying balls is the least painful? I want to call out to the chat that a person named Crusher is asking that.
God, why?
Scorpions do seem like very much a unit that will definitely help, just fuck all that up. Yeah, it really... I don't know how to feel about it from, the meta sense, because it seems like the game comes out, everyone defaults to defensive line battle kind of play, aggression becomes more popular, and it's like, oh, that's, innovative, that actually kind of deserves to be the meta, that, is good. But then, I feel like these units, it's just kind of like, hey, fucking stop doing that. Here's some ways to kind of bring that back a bit, like you say. Here's some ways to get the line battle a little bit more, option. A little bit more, fuck that shit back.
Yeah, and I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah. Neither do I, yeah. And especially because I don't play the game enough to have an informed opinion on that either, I won't give one. So I'll just say, yeah, I don't know how I feel about that from gut impact. But the unit does look really fucking cool, I'll give it that. Looks even cooler while it's on fire.
Slowly roasting the Scorpion.
Yeah. That looks awesome, doesn't it? It's gonna get that Vulcan too.
Roasted Scorpion. Delicious.
That's sweet. Good job, Scorpion. Scorpion's definitely turning the match around hugely against Incredon, I think, here. Just
absolutely.
Doing immense work. What do you do about the Scorpions here?
Birds.
Yeah, birds aren't banned, are they? Where the fuck are the Phoenixes?
Also, late arriving chaff is also good, I think.
Yeah, in a formation where you can't get too much of it at once, like column crawlers, maybe. Yeah, marksmen are also here. And they're really forward-deployed Scorpions, so you would think if Incredon identifies that the problem with the Scorpions, there would be maybe an option. They are forward-deployed, but I will say they're in shields, and the crawlers will outpace them well before you get to hit them out of the shield, so... You do have the content of all those crawlers, which is nice formation play by Fungi.
Let's see if this Ion Beam does anything. It's gonna hit the shield. Does it actually kill anything, or does it hit shields? I might get the Stormcaller, one of the Stormcallers, maybe?
Oh, no, yeah. Got one.
It gets a Stormcaller and a Mustang.
The most.
That is a very unfortunate Ion Beam.
The most expensive way to kill one Mustang, definitely. Let's see what impact it has. I mean, the Overlords are doing okay on that side, it looks like. They're going to take out the Scorpion a little bit late. The Scorpion's got a lot of value already. Like, oh! Actually stopping the Scorpion from hitting those 3 balls is saved in the nick of time there. I think.
Also, no more Mustangs on the field either, so those boats have free reign.
Yeah. Pretty nice there, actually, because it's a complete win for Incredon on the left, too, and the big punches of HP damage there show we're sitting in one of the last rounds of the game here, round 7. Around 8 at most,
yeah,
seems like it's how it's going to go.
If this next round isn't the last round, the one after that it definitely will be.
Yeah, that's big victories. Fungi would really have to neutral out a lot more to drag this match out, because we had a lot of units on the field at this point. Big punches. It's well played. Incredon, I've always believed, has the power to be a champion of these tournaments. Incredon is always coming with a good play, and we're going to see here in round 7 if this is the end of one of these players. Well, I'd like to say something dramatic like tournament runs, but it's round robin, so, you know. It's the end of the match. Sue me, it's not exciting.
I see EMP Stormcallers.
Ooh.
I wonder what that one's for.
The Bulls? The Bulls have subdivision. The Bulls have turn into ants. I don't know if that's what it's for.
Did they have those last round?
I don't think so, though. I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe it's for the ranged Falcons? I don't really know.
Maybe it was just a preemptive pick, like Fungi realizes, like, oh no, if those got mechanical division, that could be a really big problem for me. If that is the case, that is a really good foresight on Fungi's part.
Preemptive would be odd here in a situation, though, where, like, you're already behind. Not odd, I guess, but it's ballsy. It's confident. Because you've got problems they're dealing with you right now.
Has locked onto the Scorpion, and now it can't clear the crawlers. Ooh, you hate to see it.
Interesting. Though the Scorpion is going on the other side.
It had a little bit too much range with those laser sights, and now it's locked onto the wrong thing.
That is interesting, definitely. Because now the Bulls are stuck on the crawls. Things are going much better for Incredon on the other side. The boats are boating really hard. And it just looks like on the left, eventually the Vulcan's going to win too. Even with that massive advantage of the Vulcan doing basically nothing this entire time, it looks like the Vulcan's still going to win. So that says a lot, I think.
Oh my god.
No, I don't think this will be an end of the round of the match in this round. I think Fungi did a good enough job there. But it is going to be Incredon's win of the round, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the balls go down, so it's just the Vulcan and these 2 Overlords. Yeah,
that's 1,200 damage right there. Which I think, yeah, Fungi is on 14, so gonna have 228 left. 227. Wait, where the hell did the 1 come from? What?
What?
Was there like a crawler left somewhere? Coward crawler? Coward crawler who's just like hiding. They've like broken their programming. Fungi goes for the skip. Incredon for super heavy armor. Wonder if that'll go onto the other Vulcan. Or maybe a boat.
Probably, I think it's gonna go on the boat. I would be surprised if it didn't go on the boat. It's Incredon.
For a match
Shields
where...
on the fangs.
For a match where Hackers, Rhinos, Fortresses, and Arclights are banned, interesting to see how little the boats are getting countered, effectively. Like,
yeah.
those aren't really the things you'd want to deal with them anyway, so it's just interesting that these Overlords just feel like they're running rampant. But of course, that's a very smooth brain way to say it. It's more like, you know, the chaff is giving the Overlords free reign. There's a lot of it for Incredon with the Fangs, and with the Balls, then it's like a good front line, mid line, and back line support.
Yeah, definitely. And with the Fangs now having portable shields, like those, they're just going to be that much harder to kill. And armor for the Overlords. And the only anti-air that... Actually, no, they got Mustangs. Fungi got not Mustangs, got Marksmen with range. But I'm not sure that's going to be enough, especially versus these very beefed up Overlords, especially the one with the super heavy armor.
Personal shields for the Fangs, when you have this many Fangs set up already, is always a huge moment. There's a flanking Vulcan in the back, by the way, for Incredon as well. Doing a bit of line distraction there. Once again, the left Vulcan does get stuck on the Scorpion. It's level 3, so it will kill it quicker. And it did win last time anyway. Meanwhile, it's still a breakthrough on the right by the look of it, even with defensive missiles.
A big breakthrough, too.
Yeah. Just wrecking shit. The Scorpion's about to go down, and once that Scorpion goes down, I think the Vulcan just kills everything. Beautiful Vulcan.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, look at all those Mustangs just melt. God damn.
That is a beautiful Vulcan. That's wonderful. 92.5 FM Vulcan radio. 92.5 meter radio range of Vulcan there is crazy.
Look at that.
Beautifully
God
done.
Damn.
That's
Beautifully
it.
done, Incredon.
Incredon handled that really well, you know, health down to 1221. That's the evidence before anything else, even if you didn't catch the match, of some back and forth. And Incredon took that back before they hit that 0 H point marker, and you could see some really good things brought in to take dominant control of that by the end of it. That wasn't close by the end of it, that was a dominant victory in those last couple of rounds, the last few rounds. Really well done. GG to Incredon.
Yeah, G to Incredon. Alright, let me go tally this up, and I can go check on the tallies here. Let's see here. Incredon won the match.
Yes, indeed.
Come on, challenge. Load her up. Come on. There we go. And then, let's see. Ricochet beat Sarai.
Okay.
And no one else has chimed in yet.
Are their matches ongoing? They just haven't chimed in yet.
I haven't gotten out and back into the lobby yet, so I can't see yet. But I've got results from let's see here. Mongo's still in their match with Austin. Everyone else is idle.
Let's see what Mongo's up to.
Yeah, I want to see what insanity she's going to come up with this time. Salty reporting in, winning versus Argyle.
Oh no, Mongo just lost.
Whoa!
Did you buy a Pandino again, Mongo? What's up?
You is it just me or did your voice robot for a hot second there?
Oh, probably some gnarly packet loss.
Ah.
Nice emote, Amarok.
But for me, their match is still going. Oh no, okay, yeah, looks like they left. But yeah, okay, match is already over for them.
I'm in the future.
Austin won versus Mongo. Austin.
Lloyd Boy says, Scorpion says, why
Alright.
do you rain fire me now? I lose the round.
Round
And
8.
the boy said, lol,
That's
Lamau.
everyone.
My poll said, why did you
Austin
sting me,
in the
Scorpion?
lead with
Now
5
we will
wins
both
and
drown.
1 loss.
Lol, Lamau. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it's too bad to the losers and good for the winners. I was laughing at something else. I'm sorry. What did you just say?
Yeah, no, we're on to round 8. Austin is in the lead with 5 wins and 1 loss. Followed by a 4-way tie for second between Goth, Incredon, Salty, and Fungi. Followed by Ricochet, followed by Sorian Paladin, followed by poor Mongo.
Mongo's doing fine, and we don't need to know what
Mongo's
their
doing
KD is. They're doing
Mongo's
good.
fine.
They're doing good.
They're alright.
Mongo is my favorite player in the tournament. How about that? Who's winning now?
Mongo admitting herself, it is 0-7.
That could mean anything. That could be O deaths and 7 wins. That could mean literally anything.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
It's round 8. It's the second last round, right? Round 8?
Yeah. This round, and then the next round, and then that's that.
Okay. We've got here already. Time flies when you're having fun. Round 8.
It
Who are we gonna
certainly
watch?
does. Who do we want to watch this time round?
Wait, is it round 8 or is it round 7?
Round 8.
Didn't we just watch Goth? Oh, my brain's losing it. Who the hell did we just watch? No, we watched Incredon.
Was it?
No, yeah.
Incredon, yeah.
Yeah, no, that was the one before. No, yeah, that was with the Wasps. That's how I know that round. That's my brain might have dementia, but that was with the Wasps. That's how I can remember that. Round 8 is now Incredon v Ricochet, Austin v Fungi, Salt v Mongo, and Goth v Paladin. Do you have any thoughts on who to watch?
Indeed. I don't know who, these, I mean, I like all of these people.
Let's not watch Mongo and Salt. I'm going to do an elimination here. Let's not watch them.
Okay.
No reason.
Incredon.
Yeah, we just watched Incredon.
Just watched Fungi. Do we want to watch Goth again?
I feel like we haven't watched Rick much. I feel like Rick deserves a second watch.
Okay, let's give Rick a second watch then.
Possibly even a third watch, because I think after this in round 9, I already think the person we should watch is whoever is, you know, going for first. Whoever is going to decide first the most, that's the match we should watch, obviously.
So Austin's going to be in there somewhere. Alright, sure.
Probably. But for now, yeah, let's watch the Ricochet match.
Alright, sounds good. Let me get the Ricochet and Incredon in here, and we can get that going.
Yeah, we'll be seeing an Incredon back-to-back. Thank you very much, Starbright. Ms. Starbright. Is it Ms. Starbright or Mrs. Starbright? What the fuck is Coffee's picture?
Oh shoot, I forgot to set invite only. Okay, abandon the
It's just like a random...
abandon the lobby.
Out of all of the random people that come in, it's that guy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Profile picture.
Imagine like the real world equivalent of like you just like leave the tournament grounds unlocked accidentally and that guy just wanders in with that expression. The camera's just like, who is that Faker? Like who is that? This is Worlds, what's going on?
Alright. Alright, looks like Incredon's already starting the ban. Incredon is banning they're doing it in voice. Okay. Incredon banned what was it? Hackers, Arclights, Hackers and Arclights. Ricochet banned Stormcallers and Vulcans.
You know how fucking funny it'd be if Incredon was just lying?
It would be really funny.
Ricochet's like screaming in voice chat like, boats! I ban overlords!
I think Ricochet would be yelling at me if that happened. Nah, Hackers was the last ban you're missing.
Incredon has become a combatant. That's a great fucking text string to see. Copy that for later.
Alright, everyone else, once you've got your bans all sorted out, y'all can start whenever y'all are ready.
Incredon has become a combatant.
Incredon got their Super Smash Bros. Invite.
I'm still laughing at it, honestly. I'm gonna, like, pick up my fucking newspaper and read about, like, the global wars going on right now. I'm just gonna be like, headline, Incredon has become a combatant! Holy shit!
Oh no!
Where's this fourth ban from Incredon?
If you scroll up in the text chat a bit, right after Incredon asks, who does coffee ban? Incredon says, hackers I ban.
Incro Wars! Alright. Hackers it is. We're ready to go. Hackers have been banned a lot this tournament.
I think it was just Incredon now is banning hackers.
Yeah, maybe that's it. And Arclights a lot. Arclights, Storms, Vulcans, and Hackers.
About that.
Yeah, you gotta ask the winner. Arc, Storms, Vulcans, and Hackers. That is, feels like this is impactful on what's to come, especially Vulcans. Vulcans and Arcs being gone, and Storms. There's a lot.
The Chaff War is gonna be a
hell
of a thing to witness.
Chaff War is real, and just in general, like, those are just common mainstays that are all gone. If Hackers had been like Sledgers or something, like, it would have been even more.
Let's see, Crawlers and Sledges for Ricochet. That sounds just like Ricochet. I bet you he's Quick Supply spec. I bet you he's gonna spend that extra 200.
He is Quick Supply Specialist.
On more Sledges.
Yep.
He's gonna spend that 400 that he has on more Sledges.
Yes, Tsuchigino,
right
Mongo built the War Factory. No one has banned the War Factory yet.
Oh no, go straight for the Scorpion.
Woo! Whoa!
Spicy.
That Quick Supply lets you do that without deading, and that is, it's a big gamer to have right here on round 1.
Yeah.
it feels like a unit that just gets to have so much fun. So being here, like smurfing basically in round 1 before it should really be showing up, I'm gonna enjoy seeing how much fun it gets to have.
Oh, but Incrodon with the aerial spec gets a free unlock on Wasps and gets Wasps.
Birds.
And Ricochet has no anti-air.
Oh dear. Oh dear, dear, dear. The Scorpion has betrayed you. Yeah, the Scorpion's gonna be good against the Bulls, but the Birds, death is certain. I want to watch the Scorpion slap the Bulls though. Oh man, destroyed.
Oh.
Whew! That's just gone. Very cool unit. Can't stop saying it. Such a cool unit to watch shoot.
It is a really cool unit to shoot.
But the Bulls claim the tower. It will be tower for tower here, just barely. With those annoying Wasps versus the Scorpion. 2 insects with stingers, I'll have you know it. Though with the Wasp...
Ooh, Darren, down it goes.
With the Wasp, they committed to it with like the aesthetic of like the stinger tail and the jet. The Scorpion just has 6 legs. So that could be an ant. You know, that could be any 6-legged insect. Or animal.
Go Hero Crawler. Oh yeah, there's one crawler just biting on this tower.
Oh,
Go Hero Crawler.
I hope nothing bad happens to him.
Chat, no!
Oh no. What a shame.
Crawler Chat, no!
That's that 1 damage from the other match. Come back again.
Missile Strike, okay. Microdon goes to the extra supply. Ricochet goes to... Gets a missile to shut down the Wasp immediately this round and then gets 2 sets of fangs.
We do hate those Wasps.
3 sets of fangs even.
Yeah, okay, so Fangs, yeah, you got some AA. They are in the front line though, which is always the danger of Fangs being your only AA. If they're on the front line, they're gonna be the first to die. I mean, you know, the crawlers will outspeed them. But, so I guess they're more like midline. Still dangerous though, you know, definitely you can end up being like, oh no, birds. You definitely can end up in that way. We would like to see some other things in the back, probably like some Mustangs or something. Birds of your own even.
Yeah, I'm worried for Ricochet not picking the supply specialist. I mean, it's a very slight economic lead, but it's definitely something that can be leveraged, especially since it was a round 2 option. Like that's gonna be a very effective supply spec.
Oh yeah, that's gonna add up real quick. Meanwhile, the lines do meet.
The Birds got drone truck. They've got drone on drone action.
Yeah, because birds are drones, of course, yes. I follow your logic.
Indeed, I am a genius.
Oh, yes. Now, it looks like things are going pretty good for the Scorpion army right now. Just got to clean up some fangs on the left flank. Bulls getting taken out by the sledges in time on the right, and the fangs are going to get cleaned up there too. Nice and easy.
Yeah, nice and easy.
Nice and easy for Rick. Another nice slow unit to add into the lineup of like sledges and fangs and stuff, these Scorpions. 6 meters per second, quite nice.
Yeah, put him right behind the sledges. Perfect place for him.
So tell me about the siege tech. Why don't you like it on the Scorpions? What does it do?
So it adds 70 extra range, but it also adds... I forgot how big, but it also adds a minimum range, like the Stormcaller.
Mm-hmm.
And it turns the projectile into an arcing one.
Interesting. And it's slower, I imagine?
No, same fire rate.
Oh no, I mean like the projectile.
Projectile's the same speed, but like because it's arcing, it's not going straight to a target. It's going, you know, in an arc, so it's taking longer to get to the target. Yeah,
so it turns them into artillery. That's what I thought they were by default. I thought they were artillery, but they're more like tanks that can become artillery. And you don't like it?
They are exactly like siege tanks in StarCraft. This is before they get the upgrade, this is their tank mode.
Yeah. But you're not a fan of it. Why's that?
I don't like having that dead zone, and I don't like having that extra travel time versus fast-moving units like sledges.
That sounds fair.
Stuff.
I haven't seen anyone use it today. I haven't even seen people bring it in their lineup, so clearly some of them agree with you or just aren't used to the unit, because it's very new. This is a very new unit. I think it's this week, right?
It came out Tuesday, I think?
Yeah, very new unit still. Doing a good job here, cleaning up again. It's pretty much a repeat of the last round. Even with the smoke, which, you know, that's always worrying, is what I say. When you use something powerful like smoke on the enemy, they still mop the floor of you. Always a very bad sign.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, no, the unit has only been out on a week. About a week now, so like... And I'm not the best player at this game, so maybe my intuition is just wrong. But that's my feeling on the matter.
Amarak does say that it also decreases the Scorpion's attack by 40%. And the dead zone is 75 meters, that's quite big. So I can see why it wouldn't be so popular if the damage is so lowered. Though, probably a good, you know, thing you can pick if you need it.
I can definitely see it being used in line battles.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, like it's already doing so much damage that even losing 40% of that damage, it's still gonna one-shot everything but giants. So, yeah, having like a Stormcaller that can't be like anti-missiled, I can definitely see the appeal. Alright, coming in now.
Emrock saying, Scorpion best used for shield break and anti-forces or anti-war factory in the high-end meta. Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Won't do very well against these boats, though. Birds continue. Overlords now.
The saga of the bird. What does Ricochet have for anti-air? Mustangs and Fangs.
Yeah, and these aren't ranged Mustangs, so I'm a little bit worried that unless Rick dominates the ground game, all the AA is going to die a little bit too quick for the Overlords to go down. We're kind of seeing it here. There's just a few Mustangs left, and they've been very attrited. I don't think they've got the damage they need.
Oh, absolutely not. Yeah, there's only a couple left, and they're barely doing anything to those Overlords.
Yeah, you really need a whole pack of them at minimum. Too bad, yeah, that's really the lack of tanky or strong or really direct, like, single-shot AA coming to bite you there. I mean, Marksmen aren't banned, Phoenixes aren't banned. No reason not to get them.
No, those are banned.
Yeah.
You've still got single target, long-range single target is still on the board.
And surely we'll see him come in, but, you know, Incredon's Overlords do level. Incredon also picked up the armor tech, which is why the Mustangs are doing extra nothing there. Like, basically really nothing.
Oh yeah, so basically, yeah, Incredon was always going to win that round.
Yeah. Yeah, unless there was, like, a tower kill there, which was possible if Rick, like, cleaned up the ground game, but did not. Both players at the same level of, like, percentage HP roughly right about now, you can see from the bars and by eyeball. But because of the extra starting health for Incredon's commander choice, Incredon's still in the lead very firmly. 3.2k to Rick's 2k.
So if they both pick top supply specs, they're both confident that they can get their money's worth. And they're basically on the same economic footing. Well, not really, because Incredon also has supply spec. So again, that's only 50 extra per turn, but it's still money that Ricochet is not getting.
Do you think they should add a bottom supply spec to this game?
I have no comment on this matter.
That's fair. That's valid. Fair enough. Yet it sounds like you're thinking about one.
No, I'm not. Shut up.
There are quite a lot of upgrades being left to hang on Ricochet's side right now. Scorpion's not being upgraded, which is notable because the amount of health and damage you get out of doubling that is a lot. It's like a mini giant. But instead Phoenixes are brought in. Scorpions cost 300, right? So that would be quite an investment to upgrade, and the Phoenixes I think are definitely what's needed here, so I understand the rationale.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna upgrade the Phoenixes so far. Also, level 2 Overlords with armor enhancement. Like, yeah, no, those Mustangs and those Fangs, they're not doing anything. Ricochet's gonna be leading entirely on these Phoenixes, which I think is the right call here. It's just a question of can Ricochet clean up this ground force fast enough to still have enough chaff left over to let the Phoenixes do the work.
It looks a lot better this time, I think, with just the Phoenixes. I think if it's just the Overlords again, it's a loss. But I think the Phoenixes are going to have plenty of friends this time around to get the job done.
Ooh, that left leg though is looking a little dicey. Not too much to shield the Phoenixes.
Yeah.
Oh, but the tower does go down.
I don't know what took the tower out there. I think the Scorpion going to range of it or something, but that was definitely needed. Because these level 2 Overlords are pretty tough, and the level 1 Phoenixes, as you were feeling, were actually having a tough time taking them out in time. So taking out the tower really changed that.
Okay, the other tower goes down, and so will this other Overlord? Just about.
And it's fine to scrape by there, because the Phoenixes are going to level now off killing the Overlords, and they're going to do way better level. They just need to keep that level parity of the Overlords.
Yeah, absolutely.
One thing, Parasitic for Incredon there. Interesting, will we see it for Ricochet? I feel like, yeah, skip.
No, Ricochet skips.
Yeah, Parasitic straight into the Overlord. Classic kind of place to put it.
Classic Incredon.
One thing that we really haven't seen much of today, or at least I haven't seen, is flanking. We've been talking about the theoretical, you know, these units making aggro harder. But I can't really think of any real flanking we've seen today beyond, like, the classic cheese flank of, like, a Crawler or Wasp. Can you think of anything like that?
That happened tonight?
Yeah, like you know, like actual committed flanks, like the L strategy. You're not seeing that, huh?
No, I haven't seen anything like that. The most I think we got was Goff versus was that Sarai with the Wasp Core?
Yeah.
Who had the Wasp Core there? I know Goff was involved.
Goff was the one doing the big wasps. But even then, it was like one unit of wasp flank. You know, like no one's done like a really forward posture L or you know more than the L multiple flanks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like I think that was the biggest thing we got on for flank plays.
Yeah.
Speaking of flank plays, Ricochet dropping some crawlers over on Incredon's left flank.
The classic cheese will distract the Parasitic Overlord too. Now that's interesting. I wonder how this is going to go on the front line with that huge chunk of Incredon's formation pulled apart.
Oh yeah, it's just a chap in the front there.
Wowee!
And, those Mustangs are gonna rip through those fangs.
And those Scorpions too. Wowee, wowee, wowee.
Oh, that Scorpion is gonna have a field day with those steel balls though.
This is a big
down
sweep.
they go.
This is a good move from Rick. Big sweep. And, you know, I've been talking about how much it matters, not just what you buy, but where you put it, the timing. And then it's not a static thing, you know. Your opponent can fuck with you by pulling your formation apart with just 100 cost unit like that. How fucking effective are those crawlers as a distraction here? What a sweep. Huge victory.
One of these Phoenixes got upgraded. I think the other one, not Arcasi, god damn it. Ricochet just got more Phoenixes, yeah. 4 units of Phoenixes. Nuke immediately from Incredon.
Yeah, that's an interesting move to take when you're on 87 HP. Like, instantly? Like, damn, Nuke to me is like, I gotta win this next round. So Incredon is betting on like a sweep so good here with Smoke and Nuke that like it goes 20-80 from Ricochet down to 0, I think. Because that Nuke's not there next round.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if this doesn't work, like if Rick shields the Nuke as well here, oh, hey.
Oh.
Oi. Like, if...
Shields the smoke, too.
Yeah, the smoke's not gonna work, and if the nuke also doesn't work because the shield's still up, I mean, there's not even overlords to protect for Rick, it's just the Phoenixes. Now, not just the Phoenixes, because the Phoenixes are very important, but... yeah, this is a big investment for Incredon, and hopefully Rick invests their money better for their sake, and comes out ahead overall. It's all about good trades, you know, it's all about being economic in this game.
Absolutely. That's range and speed boosts for Incredon there. Really doing the dead or die this time around. It's
gonna be this round. Incredon's gonna feel a little bit like, oh god, at the shields. But of course, you've also got to expect that when Nuke is right there on the cards, you gotta expect an experienced player is gonna go, I don't want to be nuked. That shield is gonna go down because of the Overlord though, so the Scorpion's gonna get it. Hey!
Ooh. Okay, that was a good nuke. That was a good move.
Yeah, the Overlord taking out the shield's big there.
Be in this, although it's still gonna be dicey. But
yeah.
He's holding.
I think the biggest loss there is losing the Phoenixes, and now that Overlord's got nothing to stop it as well, it's definitely looking like an Ingridon victory here. Maybe not the whole match, but this round definitely.
This one definitely. I don't think this is good. This is definitely not a solid win. It's just just winning this round. Maybe. Then again, like the nuke like really carried that right flank, and it's as you said earlier, it's not there anymore next round.
Yeah, that was my question about this strategy, is that you need to be able to win 2 rounds in a row here, most likely. Unless you were able to just wipe Rick. Orbital Javelins picked for both.
Orbital Javelins for both of them immediately.
Yeah, and an Orbital Jav can't kill 2 units of Phoenixes like the nuke did, so what do you do with it here? I think the Jav is better value for Rick on the boats than it is for Ingridon against the Scorpion.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But
I'm surprised though the Javelin goes for the non-parasite Overlord though.
yeah, that is interesting, isn't it? That is interesting. Why
you know what
choose
so
that
you know what
one?
would be a big brain play on Ingridon's part?
What's that?
Mobile beacon correctly guess which Overlord is getting targeted and then mobile beacon the Overlord away.
I don't know how you'd guess that here, because I would always guess the Parasitic 10 times out of 10. And yeah,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
As Eric actually says, I was going to mention this, the crawler flank holds the other Overlord static for a second. It would be a really easy shot. I don't know, maybe that's just a misplay? Or maybe Rick has decided it's the left flank that needs more help than the right. Because Rick might have just decided, yeah, like, it's the left flank that's having trouble the most. Scorpion's bought for Incredon here. This is probably the round that decides it, so bringing in a new unit out of nowhere in such force is always going to be volatile. Like, bringing in, was it 3 of them? Or just 2?
Yep.
Yeah, bringing in... Oh, the tungsten! The tungsten!
No! Ah! It's in the Javelin! Oh no!
Nice!
Rest in pieces.
Lucky jab to get the new
Lucky
Scorpion
jab.
you didn't even know was there, the blind hit. But the crawlers are dealt with pretty quickly now on that side, so the flank isn't pulled apart. It's going to be a straight up fight, no tricks. And it's just going to be whose army is better, who takes it here, boats or scorpions. This is what it all comes down to, this round right here.
It's gonna be close, I think, but right flank has that's Javelin killing these Overlord. It did a lot there, especially since that was a level 3 Overlord.
And I think you can see the left flank of Rick is barely still alive. I think that's why Rick goes to the left flank there, because that's what needed support. Meanwhile, the right is happily slugging it out, and is going to take this to a big win. So I think correct placement on the tungsten there, really nice. Well played, GG, to Rick. Good stuff.
Play GG. That was good.
That was good. Back and forth all the way. That was anyone's game in round 8. Love to see it. Awesome match. Really, really good job, both players.
Right. Looks like I've already got scores tallied in. So let me record everything. That's a win for Ricochet, and Mongo is screaming, "Ah! Hacker ban wins." So I'm guessing that hackers won that match. Okay, final round. Final round. So you wanted to
Good job, Rick. Good job.
go look at the players who are in contesting of first place, yes?
I think that would be the most exciting thing to do for this tournament. Is there a single match that will decide the first place winner?
No. So right now we've got Austin in first place, and then we've got Goff and Salty tied for second. And they are all in separate games.
Okay, so even if Austin loses, they can't be knocked out of first place. They can only be in a tie for first place, right?
Yes, they can only be in a tie for first place.
So maybe Goff and Salty to see who takes second, or we'd watch Austin with Rick.
No, Goff and Salty are in separate matches as well.
Oh, so we'd have to pick one of them.
All 3 of these fellas are in separate matches.
Okay, if you wanted to be climactic, I'm going to leave this up to you. And of course, whatever you say, there's no wrong answer. But which match do you think would be more climactic and have a less bygone conclusion? Fungi versus Salt, or Goaf versus Mongo?
Versus Mongo, or Salt versus Fungi. I want to say Salt versus Fungi.
You want to say that? You're going to say that?
Yeah.
I think Mongo
I'm
versus
gonna say
Goaf
Salt
could be
versus Fungi.
closer. So
I think that would be the most climactic one.
I think Goaf versus Mongo could be closer, but so we both disagree. I'll flip a coin. Oh, it said Fungi and Salt, so that's who we're going to watch, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Let's do it.
Fungi inviting me to the match already. Here's a question for you, Fungi and Salty. Do you have Beagle on your friend list?
One of them does. Both of them do, I think.
Oh, well, that works out then.
Invite me?
Invite the beagle, please.
Abraham Lincoln. Okay, Iglook apparently doesn't have me, but Salt does.
Salty. Oh, Salty's not the party, not the host though. I don't think. Yeah. I think Fungi needs to get out of the spectator seat. Or can I invite you? No, I can't.
It's too bad. It's a damn shame.
Damn shame. Alright, screw it. I'm just gonna make my own lobby. With blackjack and hookers.
That's great, Amarak. That's awesome.
Let's see. Beagle, Salty,
Thank you.
and Fungi.
Alright, it's been an awesome round robin tournament. There's been some great matches. We've had laughs. We've had drama. I'm on the edge of my seat to see who is going to take second. I'm also interested to see if Austin takes first or just ties for first. I'm quite interested to see that too.
Yeah. It's unfortunate we can't see it all.
We can't see it all. No.
Oh, okay. Alex has got a ban list for us. Collars, Arclights, Crawlers, and Mustangs have been banned.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Oh, and looks like they're starting up.
Love a good set of players who can take their own initiative like that. Excellent. No Storms, no Arcs, no Crawlers, no Mustangs. Yeah, as Arkasi says, Fang Gaming. This surely is...
Fang?
Fang?
Fang Gaming, yeah.
Fang Gaming.
Love to see it.
I mean, Salty Salt is the Fang player. Like, is this intentional? Will we see mass Fangs from Salty?
We shall see. I mean, Salty does love his fangs.
The funniest thing possible would be for Salty to go mass Fang in this environment of all the Fangs being... of all the Fang killers were being removed and still losing. That would be so great.
Oh yeah, Vulcans are still here. Vulcans can still...
Vulcans cannot stop the Fang line with the right moves. Vulcans are not enough. With the storms gone, anything is possible. Just dodge, that's right, just dodge the Vulcans. Commander choices are in.
Let's see here.
What will we pick?
Cost control, Crawl Mustang for Salty.
Picking the band units.
Taking the band units. What do we got for Fungi? Fangs and Stormcallers.
Banned
Okay.
storms. Forbidden storms, those are the only storms in the game. I think that's extra powerful. I think storms are a unit where if you have them, the enemy doesn't. That's extra fun. Yeah, Fungi trying desperately to not buy more storms. Aerial specialist for Fungi. And cost control for So Salty. We shall see how this goes. I'm looking forward to it.
Let's see, what do we got here? Any U units deployed? No.
Not yet.
Okay.
No, they're thinking real hard. No one's spent
Yeah.
nothing yet.
Looks like a standard deployment over on Fungi's side. Pretty standard deployment on Salty's end as well. Still figuring out what units we want to buy here. More fangs for Fungi here.
I think Fungi just spent like 60 seconds hovering their mouse over Stormcallers and trying to like pull their hand away with their other one. Wasps! Meanwhile, for Salt. That's a lot of fangs.
I think that's gonna be a pretty good pick actually, because the Mustangs are gonna absolutely shred through those fangs.
Yeah, but on the other hand, that's a lot of Fang to deal with the Wasp by. And there isn't really like a pure Fang counter here. I feel like the infantry kind of has it. Look at those storms ruin
Oh my
the
god, yeah,
Mustangs.
wow, you're right. Wow, they didn't even get one of... Wow, that Stormcaller is like hanging on with like 1 HP. The health bar is basically gone.
Infantry do die well, and they handle Wasps just fine, so interesting to play into that many of them. But of course, it's not all about round 1, folks. It's what you're setting up for in the future. Elite Hacker comes in for Fungi. Are we gonna see like a from-behind Hacker Fang weird deployment or something? That'd be great.
That would be wild. Also, even more fangs for Fungi here.
It could be. It could be Hacker Fang, like some kind of weird back deployment of Hacker Fang.
Yeah, maybe. I think there's enough space in between those two fangs over there to fit a hacker.
That's right, I believe Feral.
No,
that's right.
That's too small. That's nah,
The
that's too small,
deployment specialist for Social Assault really nice with cost control, many units. Though I'm not seeing many units bought this round with it.
Yeah, that's the actual Wasp. That's all they
Yeah,
got.
kind of counter to what you've picked up and what you've picked so far, which, you know, could be good later on, but shame not to see it exploited right now. Meanwhile, the Stormcaller is continuing to be screened by so many infantry. It's just the airborne here.
So what did Salty pick up an upgrade for a unit or something? I didn't see anything.
I think it's just more fangs.
No, for
for
Salty,
Salty.
not Fungi.
No, I didn't see anything. Maybe they're saving. I
Huh.
just saw wasps. And then they bought
Yeah, it's
attack
just a
enhancement in
Wasp.
the
I'm
research
wondering where
center.
the actual other 200 went.
They bought attack enhancement in the research center, so that might be some of their money. Don't know when they bought that. It is strange though, actually, like, I said it'd be so funny if Salty bought fangs and lost. Actually, what would be even funnier is if Salty didn't buy many fangs and then lost a mass fang. That would actually be the funniest thing possible.
Yeah.
And it's like happening. You know, kind of like, as predicted, Fang's very strong in this economy of banned units. And it's good, this is the way Mechabellum should be all the time, I think. It's good to see them get their day.
Oh, go down just as the Wasps get in range.
Wow. Terrible timing for the Wasps. Who are about to be shot down by small arms fire. 5 million people of AK-47s just shot down the United States' most expensive Joint Strike Fighter. It's terrible. You do not like to see it at all, of course.
AK-47s for everyone.
Yeah, no, we do like to see it, actually. Perk choices. Fungi, skip. Need that money for fangs. Both of them skip.
They both skip. Ooh. I would really like to, with this many fangs out, I would love to see upgrades for these fangs.
Oh yeah, you know, and you've got to assume that's coming. I think, you know, just keep pushing the unupgraded fangs for as long as they keep working, and then when they stop working, it's like, oh yeah, it's fucking range time, it's shield time, it's mechanical rage time. Here comes Overlord for Salt. Overlord. Now that is something that the fangs will struggle to kill. How do Wraiths go against Overlords? Can't imagine too good, considering.
Depends on who gets the first shot off.
Yeah, like, if they're chaffed for, I feel like the Wraiths can kill an Overlord, but I feel like the Overlord will, like, 2-salvo them otherwise.
This Wraith is, it's a Wandering Ford, and, yeah, no, that Wraith is, not gonna have a good time.
No, not to the Mustangs on the other side either. Interesting choice, honestly. To pick Yuri's flying disc there. But will the Mass Fang still be able to kill it?
Well, I have my doubts. It's anyone's game, though, because they're doing a pretty good job.
They're doing pretty
without
good!
The help of the other ones on the list. Yeah, they're doing a pretty good job.
I think they might have
As
it!
numbers start getting whittled down.
Yeah, but this
Then
blob...
again, these Stormcallers are getting positioned to hit the towers. That'll definitely help. Oh, there they go.
And this blob of Fangs
And
took them to under
power
half
down.
already, and there's another equally sized Fang blob coming in. These guys aren't even done yet! They're getting some! That's just it!
Get some.
They are.
Get some.
Fangs are actually so scary in this economy, it's great. I love to see it.
Deesk. Oh my god, chat.
Oh, there is Amarak, that's so awesome.
Oh, whoa, that one extremely quickly.
Mech Rage,
Salty,
too.
I think,
That's
picked
awesome.
Up, tank production? Tank production line? Yeah, tank production line goes right onto that Overlord. Salty, on the other hand, gets amplifying core. I wonder where he's gonna put that one. Gets a third Wraith, and gets range on them as well.
Interesting to not go for Phoenixes but go for Wraiths. I guess Wraiths are better against Chaff, of which there's a decent amount on Salt's side.
Yeah.
And
I mean, they've got 105 range now, so they will stay behind the Fangs, and I'm worried.
Yeah, the Overlords
I'm
with Tank Factory is good though against the Fangs, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
Obviously. I don't even need to say it.
If the raids stay alive though, those sledges aren't long for this world though.
No, and you can see the Wasps are doing a real good like shock attack on that side though. Like things are dying pretty quick over there. But overall, it does look like Team Wraith is gonna have a good one this round.
That's just the Overlord left.
Yeah, and it's all about how the tower gets hit and how the other Overlord gets hit. Because if that Wraith gets taken out before it can do damage to the Overlord, I can't really see that few Fangs killing the Overlord on their own.
No, so, absolutely not.
And the Overlord's going to get the tower, I think, and that's going to be maybe it.
Yeah. If the Stormcallers can get the tower immediately after, there's hope, but... Ooh, oh, no, I don't... No, it's not happening, no.
It's not happening, no. And even with, like, lower damage, the Overlord would kill all these Fangs. It's too bad, too bad.
Oh, no, they're all mixed in together, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
But, you know, maybe the three of them who are left...
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, no. That's first loss for Fungi during this match, though, so Fungi definitely doing well. Do want to correct for the fact that, okay, you know, things aren't working out too good there. Especially because it's Overlords. Like, if 5 Fangs beat you right at the end, that's fine. If an Overlord is lasting until the end, a lot of XP, and you just cannot let that get away from you.
Yeah. Level 2 Overlords now. Gonna be a very big problem.
I feel like we need something more concrete against the Overlords here. We need, like, Phoenixes or something. Phoenixes would be doing great here, I think.
Yeah, Phoenixes would do really well here. Maybe get range on your Fangs and then get a pack of, Phoenixes? Yeah,
just something to take these big old boats out, because they really are doing all the work.
Shields for these Fangs, I think I would have liked range better, or even mechanical range. Probably range better, though.
Range would help them a lot, especially against, like, the boats, but just in general here. But we'll see. I mean, that's kind of a signal that the Fangs are here to tank right now, not to do all the damage, and we're trusting in the Wraiths and the Stormcallers instead. I think now that you've got the shields, getting mechanical rage could be pretty damn cool, or range. I think I'd probably go mech rage here, if I had to pick between them.
Yeah.
Because I think they're lasting long enough, like, if they just get in the range, they could take these Overlords down to the extra damage from mech rage. Whereas the range doesn't really help them that much against the Overlords. Also, they're facing a lot of Wasps, which, you know, range not really a problem against, so mech rage would just go really hard.
Range would still be useful, because you're shooting at them sooner. So I think they're both alright here. Yeah. I think they're both equally fine.
Amarak points out, though, too, also another thing for rage over range, puts the Fangs in front of the Wraiths, which Fungi seems to be relying on as damage healers here, too. We'll see it. No, don't go disc. We'll see if any of that is picked, though, because that may not be where the money lies in this round. I'd like to see a Fang upgrade with... Because they're lasting a long time. It's not like they're dying to napalm in this ban list. Like, they're lasting a long time. Now, imagine if they were doing more damage. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Another thing I would like to see is, you know, you bought the, you paid the 100 to unlock hackers. You paid the, what was it, 50 to get level 3 hackers? I actually don't know how much that one cost to get the card, but I would like to see the hackers happen.
Hackers is like buying a Star Citizenship. It's buying a dream. It's, if you're not specifically doing a hacker strat right now, it's like that kind of thing of like, ooh, wouldn't level 3 hackers be fun? I was like, yeah, but like Chris Roberts is never actually going to make them for you. Like, you just got the picture of them in your squad buy list. That's the problem.
Oh yeah, but seeing both of them pass over orbital bombardment versus the units that are currently on the board, it's kind of painful.
Hey, you reckon, yeah?
Whoa, the Wasps are gonna pull away these raids. I wonder how much that's going to be an issue.
Interesting. I like that.
Not much, it seems.
I like that crab-colored Wraith. That looks good. It's like Supreme Commander style. That looks great. The Fangs are doing a pretty good job. Pretty shielded. Just lasting an incredibly long time against these Wasps and Overlords. Doing an excellent job as Chaff, who are also dealing damage back to all the birds. A little bit low on the left, though, with those Wraiths coming in from the back side. But, wow, Wraiths are... Wasps, I mean. But Wraiths are pretty good at killing Wasps, huh?
It's the fact they have 3 attacks. And the guns on the 4 guns on the Wraith, oh, mercifully, they all attack... They're programmed to attack different targets if they can.
Yeah, so they really are like that destroyer, that cruiser within the fleet, basically, where they can really handle, like, Phoenix is single target, Overlord, you know, it's kind of the battleship, but then these things can come in and really protect both of those units quite nicely from things like Wasps.
Indeed.
Cool unit.
New. Yeah, these Wraiths are getting levels, so they're just getting that much more powerful. And more Fang gaming. Did I see more Fangs getting deployed, or am I just going insane here?
I don't know, but Fungi Alex only has 4 units unlocked to Salty's 7 units unlocked.
I see 3 Vulcans deployed though with fire bombs though. This might be what the Salty needs to pull this back.
I believe in Fangs to survive the Incendiary. Don't ask me why, because it's what kills them, but I still believe.
Oh, 2 flanking. I see 2 flanking Fangs on the Salty's right flank.
Here's what I really like. The Wraiths just got their guns doubled. Their movement speed is reduced by 3, but number of floating cannons is increased from 4 to 8. That's going to pull the Wasps apart even harder, and yeah, they are the damage carry, so I expect this to be even more. Seeing as Fungi's comp's been working pretty damn well this entire match, I expect the Wraiths just having double the firepower to just take this right over the finish line.
Yeah, I'm worried about these firebomb Vulcans though, because they are doing a very good job of clearing out the chaff. That said, the Wraiths are just kind of murdering everything.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Those brave Fangs.
Who the fuck needs chaff?
No, I mean, the chaff bought enough time. They bravely survived until 80 seconds in the round 7. That's a long time. That's almost, that's like 40 seconds. And it's just enough for the Wraiths to just kill everything else. That's a big old GG for Fungi via Wraith. And that's the problem as well, going the Vulcans.
Sweeping that.
Yeah, is it deals with the chaff infantry, but does nothing about the Wraiths that are just sweeping. Big old win. And, like I said, it's the funniest thing possible. Salty loses to Fangs.
Yeah, that did happen, didn't it?
Got mass fanged. Though it's not Fang only, so, you know, it's still Desgra. But GG, well done Fungi Alex. As far as I understand it, Fungi had an amazing run through the tournament. Very few losses indeed. Of course, so did Salty up until that moment. That was the whole point. Anyone else still going?
We've still got Inkerdon versus Saraguma.
I'll check it out.
Go see if they're still online.
May as well, yeah. And then we'll get the final standings.
Indeed, yeah, they're still going.
Let's check it out.
Let's get in there.
I'm in round 8 here, just started. Wow, there's some stuff going on. Nukes on both sides of the field right now. Mass lines of balls meet rhinos and mustangs. Whoa, I was about to say there's phoenixes, but everything just evaporated in a simultaneous nuclear strike. Rhinos just positioned out of the way of the blast enough that Team Blue, who I don't even know who this is, or is this Team Red? One of them is still alive. Breeding, I shouldn't say that. Regenerating phoenixes are the only holdout here, and I think those level 3 Mustangs are just gonna be able to take them out. This is gonna be like an end of a match moment, right?
I believe in the Phoenixes.
Not quite. So now I get to see who's who. So Saraguma in blue, Inkerdon dominantly 37.6 health, 3760 health in red. The nukes are done, but Saraguma, who lost that round as well, looks like they're in a pretty uphill battle here if they want to take Inkerdon down here at the last seconds of the round robin tournament.
Yeah. Okay, let me see if I can pull up their ban list real quick. Arclights are banned, Overlords are banned, Sledges are banned, and Hackers are banned.
Overlords are banned. This is like Incredon's wrath. Turns out Incredon just likes boats, like, aesthetically, and when you ban them, it's like taking the training weights off. Like, Incredon plays even better without, like, buying boats for fun. That's what I feel like looking at that fucking Rhino line at the back, man.
Yeah, dude, that's gnarly.
That looks mean. So here we go, we get to see it properly from the start again. No nukes this time. Look at all the storms. 4 units of storms. Phoenixes, tons of backline damage. Yeah. Tons of, like, artillery in the back for Saraguma. But Incredon's sweeping forward like a horde here. Is it going to be enough? The shields are staying up, and now it's Vulcans v Mustang, so that horde's going to get burned down to size real quick. I'm not sure, maybe Sarah pulls it back around here? Looks like it.
Colors might save it. It's just the Mustangs left.
Yeah, and that really powerful level 6 Arclight in the center. Level 6 Arclight's going for it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it one-shot a Vulcan!
It's got elite marksman. It's holy shit.
No, don't count me out of this fight, Admiral. Holy shit. Arclight, you mind telling me what you're doing? Sir, finishing this fight.
It's a starter Arclight too.
Yeah, let's go. I hope it leveled again.
Goodness, that Arclight went fucking ham.
This is like the match. This is like the round of the side of the match. I'm like on that Arclight side. Be shouting like, everyone support that Arclight! My god.
Oh my god, he's getting that Arclight has a range of 197.
It's level 8 because Incredon has intensive training and has been carry leveling this Arclight. Level 8 Arclight firing at disgusting ranges with incredible damage. Not even the top damage dealer of the match, but I wonder if that was before it got so many upgrades. I don't know.
We'll see.
I feel like it just got range. I feel like it was closer before, so we will see.
It got elite. It had elite marksman. It got to range this round.
Bounty said, "No, I'm not going to repeat that." Bounty has their own name for the mechanical subdivision tech. Bounty Giver.
I saw that. I saw what they put in.
Bounty Giver, please stick to the official technical terms from the mechanical division. Thank you. I'm just watching this Arclight. Like, I know everything else is gonna die like last round. The orbital comes in.
Damage in this round already.
Yeah. I'm just watching this Arclight because I honestly think the match will be decided by it. That and if enough AA survives to kill the Phoenixes. Oh yeah. The range is beautiful. 212 meters range. Because Incredon also bought the upgrade. Look at it go! Beautiful! Tower gone already. This is so fucked up. And I love to see it. I love to see an Arclight carry this hard.
Oh my god. It's the 3 starting Arclights too. It's not even like...
Oh, because they're banned? GG,
yeah,
that's it.
They were banned this match.
LFG. Let's fucking go. What an Arclight. Terrific.
Absolutely amazing.
We love to see that. Alright, well, literally as that ended, my random playlist brought the score screen from Red Alert 2 soundtrack on, so it's a perfect time to see what are the standings.
Alright, let me tally up here, and we can see what the standings lie. So Incredon won that one.
Oh yeah.
Let me refresh the page here. Alright, so, final standings here, final standings. In first place, we have Austin with 7 wins and 1 loss.
Congratulations to Austin, first of all, before anyone else. I almost feel kind of bad that we didn't watch Austin's match there, but it's kind of like suffering from success, or also like, Austin, we already know you win. It's like too bad, like professional player, but where's the drama? We already believed in you. No, honestly, like really good job, 7-1, that's better than everyone else here. Takes first, no tie, absolutely dominates the tournament. Well done, Austin. Fantastic work. Who's next?
Goff the Great in second place, with 6 wins and 2 losses.
Very nice job from Goff. Goff's been pretty dominant in the last tourneys too, but I do think, you know, seeing him come in from that first match, into an environment that isn't what they're used to, you get to see, you know, them being a bit, I wasn't going to say them being upset, but I'm trying to say a bit of an upset and them being taken out pretty early on then from a flawless run. But still, at second place, they did almost as good as Austin, who we just gave a lot of praise to, so it's only fair we say, well done, Goth. Excellent play as always. Consistent and good play from Goth every time.
Amarok is asking if I should double check. I thought Incredon was supposed to be the runner-up. As far as I can tell, everything has been recorded properly. People have been pretty on point to check this, to check the results and yell at me if I got something wrong. Yeah,
if you're looking at the challenge right now and something was done wrong, like, this is the moment. This is the moment to speak now. But we're going off, our wonderful Starbright here has inputted things correctly.
Tis a joke. Previous... Oh, okay, Amarok is just making fun of me for the mistakes I made last tournament. And this tournament, too.
No jokes. No jokes. That does bring us to our third placers, though, and we have 3 people in third place.
Yeah, 3 people. Incredon, Salty, and Fungi tied for 3rd place.
Well done to them. Well done to Incredon, Salty, and Fungi. For all clearly being excellent players and tying each other so ferociously for 3rd place there. Well done to all of you. And thank you for letting us skip through the standings quicker by letting us just refer to you 3 as a group. That's awesome. That really speeds it up.
Wow, rude.
It's facts. It's like, oh, thanks for the 3rd placers. Alright, and now for 6th place. No, then there's Rick in 4th place. Well done to Ricochet. 4-4 and 4th place. Wonderful job. It's the numbers. I'm about to go like buy a copy of the Da Vinci Code. It's very numbers-y, this tournament, I feel like.
Mason, what did the numbers mean?
Very much so. Then we had Saraguma and Paladin tying for 5th place. Which means that Mongo did not come 9th in a tournament of 9 players. Mongo came 6th. So that's better than 9th, which means Mongo must have beat someone, right? Because that's just how that works.
Sure,
well done, Mongo.
Sure, why not?
6th out of 9 players, Mongo. Well done. May I get a round of applause? Fantastic job, Mongo Beef. And we love to see it.
I will say, I think Mongo gave us very entertaining rounds to watch.
Absolutely. And I'm still thinking about Mongo, like, sitting in a deck chair on the smoking remains of that war factory. As it sinks into the sands. Well done. This was great. Do you have any other final thoughts on the tournament and the players?
Not really. I'm glad to see that this turned out very successfully, though. This was a lot of fun, and I might bring this format back at a later date if I continue to do Mechabellum tournaments. Because this was a lot of fun. And I also hope that I don't actually know who they're called, but I hope that the Mechabellum devs have tools in place for like custom games. To, you know, make these things a lot easier to do.
Yeah, rather than having the def button. I agree. I was definitely, when we started, I was like, oh man, these bands, this is going to be so different. Like, how is this going to work? It worked out great in the end, I think, you know. Easier said as the casters and the players. But at the end of the day, hey, a televised tournament, fuck the players. It's all about what makes for good matches. I think we got some great matches out of it. We got to see some really different kind of matches. Everything had its own flavor. And, you know, jokes aside, I think the players could have a good time too, that you'd have to ask them. But I hope everyone had a fun time.
Yeah, definitely.
It looked fun.
I don't suppose I can convince you to participate in one of these, could I?
It's very unlikely.
Nah, I figured, but I had to ask.
It's very unlikely, because then I could potentially lose. I can't lose as the caster. Unless I make the wrong calls, like with the Wasp with Goth. I lost that match. Jerry Hattrick does want to know how they can join the next one. Smiley face star,
how
right?
Can you join the next one? I run these out of Beagle's Discord channel, if someone, I think there's a Discord button in the About Me for Beagle's channel here. Join that, pick up the Mechabellum's role tag, and I usually announce everything through that tag.
There you go. Bing, bang, bong. Sammy's here, done a Rogue Trader. Sammy, you missed a great tournament. What can we say? It was great.
You missed some really fun games.
Now that it is over, I must wrap up as always. By saying thank you very much, Starbright, for doing a fantastic job with the tournament, organizing, coming up with the idea and the gimmick, which was obviously very fun, and very cool to watch, nice and imaginative. And just casting it with me and doing a great job overall. Thanks to Starbright for... This is Starbright's tournament. Thank you to Starbright for doing it. It was fantastic.
What, Sammy coming in right here, just, oh, it's the end, fuck.
Sammy always comes into places like he's got the toast in his mouth from anime. I think that's great. That's like his personality. He's like stumbling and rushing in places. Thank you, Vanguard.
Lloyd Vice says to hit Sammy with the degen beam.
Slow him down. Yes, do remember not to be too degen out there in the world, or you too will have your movement and attack slowed. Do be careful about that. You will take more damage from outside sources. So clear your browser history. But thank you very much, Starbright. Have you got any final thoughts, or are we closing this up?
No, that's all I got. Thank you so much for having me.
GG. Thank you for having me here, and I will see you later.
Y'all have a good night. Or morning. No, it's afternoon for you. Have a good afternoon.
Goodbye! Alright, that is the Mechabellum Tourney done. I hope you all had fun. The stream isn't done yet. I am doing now 2 hours of sponsored Roboquest again. We played sponsored Roboquest yesterday. It was a ton of fun. Today we're going to try the engineer class out and fit in a couple of runs, I hope. So yeah, I'm going to go late today so I can get that done. So I'm going to go to the bathroom in between, but that's what's up next. Yeah, Starbright does have a great PNG tuber. It's excellent. It's very good. Can I join you in Roboquest? You sure can't, Egglog. Not even if you'd won the tournament. I just want to play on my own, I'm sorry. I'm antisocial. You should have noticed I'm antisocial in general, basically. I like to play by myself a lot of the time. Or I like to play with strangers I don't know I'm not in voice with. And, like, that's usually about as far as I go.